Shalom, shalom. First things first, I'm going to give our honor and praise unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Chakwadash. Say, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahushai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahushai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahushai, Bahashem, Chakwadash. And we give double honors to our apostle elders, which are the apostle elders of Great Millstone, with now the man understanding through the spirit power of Yahweh Yahushai. 2023, which is the hopeful year that Yahweh Yahushai fulfilled all the prophecies, that all prophecies are fulfilled. Let's get into it. I really didn't have too much on this. There's a lot of things going on, but I was thinking what to go into, and this came into my spirit. Gold that is tried in the fire. That's Revelations 3:18. All right. The Lord has said, "Counsel me and buy of me gold that is tried in the fire," man. Okay. And I make this video because a lot of us. I know, I'm not even going to say it, I guess, those that are in the spirit, those that are watching, and even you that watch and don't really participate in street ministries or, you're just learning, you're going to be tried in the fire also. But the time of our true trying and our true refinement is going to come in the time of Jacob's trouble. All right? Yahweh Shah is going to give us that opportunity. It's an honor to be tried. Because guess what? Everything is not gold. Everything is not silver. That's why the Lord prepares these people as stubble. They're chaff. That's a whole different level of value, is when you have chaff, which is wood, and it's very accessible. That's why the Lord said, I think it's in Isaiah or Jeremiah, where it says, I should bring for gold, or for wood, I should bring gold. That's why our streets will be paved in gold, because the Lord is going to give us a value that matches our spirit. Just like in the time of Solomon. Solomon was wealthy because that was Yahweh Shai, that was the king. And his name, when Solomon, that shows that peace was coming. That was a foreshadowing of what was getting ready to come, man. So the Lord said it, Revelations 3:18, buy of me gold that is tried in the fire. So understand this, and it's going to be hard to hear this, but the things that you go through are necessity. It's hard, Jake. And I'm not sitting here telling you like it's just, sitting on an ivory tower somewhere. It's hard. You question you. That's why the Lord said, he said what? Salakia. He said that what? Give him no rest till he make Jerusalem a praise on the earth. There's going to be times you're going to get stressed out, Jake. There's going to be times it's going to be hard. There's going to be times you're going to doubt. There's going to be times you're going to get, but that's the purifying process. That's how you know the fire's on you. That's how you know you're getting, the Lord is burning impurities out of you, whatever that situation is, because each is his own. It's going to be for your purification, What did Yahweh Shai say? He said, my time to be glorified is not yet. So he was talking about the time when he was getting ready to be crucified. It wasn't yet. So he called it a glory. It wasn't, damn, I got to go through this hardships that no man will know of. He didn't say that. He said the time to be glorified is not yet. So we're in our time of glorification, because guess what? When we make it through this part, the Lord is going to set us. It's just like a jeweler. A jeweler, when he gets his diamonds ready and he finds the perfect stone for his creation and his work, he's going to set it. And once you set it, it's set forever. That means if you set something in gold, you're going to have to break it apart and melt it. But when we get set, because I'm a jeweler, I do jewelry, and I'm learning to do high time jewelry. And the one thing is, the stone must be correct. It has to have the right clarity. It has the right setting. It has to everything. Jewelry is one of the most heavy things when you get into it, and I'm learning it now. And I say Barakatha Yahweh Bashem Yahushua for the knowledge to go into that, because the Lord said he's gonna sit as a refiner. And the refiner, he's refining us. And he is the fire. That's why it says the Lord is a consuming fire, man. So the Lord it's hard to say, because the Most High would say he loves you, and then yet you have to deal with these troubles and these woes. But if you're gold, you're being tried. That means the Lord loves you, and he said he's not. The Most High loves us. So if you love something, you don't take enjoyment in seeing their pain. You don't take enjoyment of seeing them go through things. But if you know that there's a future, like I say, the Lord did not love us for what we was. He loved us for what we were going to be. You know, I say that again to you, Jake. The Lord did not love us for what we was. That's why, what does it say in Deuteronomy? It says, you were the smallest nation. I did not choose you except my love because you was big, you was mighty, that you were so pristine. I had to choose you. No, he said, I chose you because he loved us, man. All right? Yabashim Yashai loved us. So he did not choose us for what we was at the time. He chose us for what we're going to be. And what's the precept? How can we precept that? I can't say it without precepting it. Balak and Balaam. What did he say? He said, I wish I could die to death and come back as one of them. He seen it. The Lord allowed him to see it so we can get it today. Because guess what? He said his eye, the son of Beor, his eyes were open. That means he seen the future. And he said, damn, look what they're going to become. That he said he wanted to die, that moment to die and come back as one of us, man. That's our future, Jake. So the hell you go through, all of us are catching it, man. All of us are catching our little smidget of flames. No, damn that. We need that torch, man. So our torch is going to purify from women, from this world, from doubt. You have to have faith in this thing, Jake. Faith, Jake, you must have faith. That's a sit down. Hey, let me jot that one down. Jake, you must have faith. Don't falter, because it's impossible to please the Lord without faith. And what is that going into? The jeweler has to be pleased with his work. Because guess what? The jeweler, and I heard something that I never forget. Then my jeweler told me, he said, your name is on, it don't matter who touched this before, because you got to fix people's mistakes. He says, it doesn't matter who touched this before. When you touch it, your name is on it. And that's what he told me. He said, it does not matter. When you work on something, that means your name is now on it. You can't say, well, the guy before me, he didn't do this, or he didn't do that. There's no. The customer doesn't want to hear that, man. So the same thing I'm telling now is the Lord is buying gold tried in the fire. And for those that are doing this for entertainment and watching it, man, you in the wrong spirit, man. Because you're not anticipating the hell that you're going to catch, because then you're gonna be cast away, man. You're going to be cast away because you're going to go through that fire and you're going to toss this thing off, man. So understand and know what you're getting into. Count the cost. This is not, oh, let me watch the new Israelite video like it's Netflix, man. This truth is not Netflix and chill. This is far from it. This is watching, learning, soaking it up, and applying it to your life. So the Lord is coming, man. Buy of me gold tried in the fire. The Most High wants us to be tried and refined, truly. And I ain't talking about that group either. All right? The time we at now is the Lord is allowing us to go through these things so he can refine us, because there's going to be a setting. You don't refine jewelry unless you plan on making jewels with it, man. That's what the Lord is saying. You don't plan on purifying metals and getting gold ready and going silver ready unless you're planning on setting those things. So the time we at now, Jake, you have to internalize this and know that you're being put in the fire. When you feel day ain't going right, when you feel a problem comes up, your family don't want to deal with you, that's fire. That's why it says, he that loveth mother and father more than me is not worthy of me. So the Lord is already telling you that he's going to give you that option to say, is you going to love your family or you going to love me? Because guess what? The Lord loved you before he gave you to his family. You were a gift to your mother and your father and your daughters and your family. That you were a gift to them. Because guess what? Who knew you first? What did he say? He said, before I formed you, I knew thee. Before I formed thee, I knew thee. Hey, Shalom, I'm going to get them. I'm going to get these precepts. Hold on, bro. Man, this is Ecclesiasticus. This is from the brother Kazak, Yahweh. And it says, Ecclesiasticus 4 and verse 27. It says, make not thyself an underling to a foolish man, neither accept the persons of the mighty. Verse 28. Strive for the truth unto death, and the Lord shall fight for thee. And that's what we're doing. The Most High is not doing these things to hurt us. He's doing it to refine us, because we have impurities. We have mud. We've been in the dirt. That's why the Lord said, he that wandereth out the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead. Barakatah Yahweh Brasim Yahushai. Where is gold found? Where is silver found? In hell. Where's the grave? Is the ground, under the ground. So where did the Lord come and get his gold and silver? From hell, man. Damn. He came and got us from hell, which is the lowest state. Hell is the grave. Where do you get stones? Where do you get gold and silver? You get it from the ground. Check that out. You get it from the ground. Where do you bury your body? Where is hell? In the ground, the grave. Where is gold and silver found? It's found in the ground. You have to pull it. You have to excavate it. You have to pull it from the ground, and then you refine it. So you have to pull it first. You have to find it. That's why the Lord said that he shall find us. What did Solomon say? Out of 1,000 women, I have found none. But out of 1,000 men, I have found one. Hey, that's a bar. Solomon was a rapper. No, but it's a lot. Don't do no sit downs on me. Salakia. But that's what you're saying. He said, out of 1,000 women, I have found none. And after 1,000 men, I have found one. So the Lord has to dig. It's a digging process. It's a trying process. But once he finds that gold, then he refines that gold. He finds you out and says, this is a man that's fit. Because when you come in this truth, you're rough around the edges. You still got sin from the world. You still got things that you do from the world. The Lord refines it out of you. He puts that fire to you. Then guess what? You don't want to eat pork no more. You don't want to go to the church no more. You don't want to celebrate high holy these wicked ass pagan days no more. That's your refining process. Now we're getting to the time of faith, which is the fine tuning. Faith is fine tuning you, because you're gonna have to believe, because the Lord has given you enough purity to believe on him. Now faith is gonna be when things get hard, you believe, man. So gold that is tried in the fire, man. Hey Jake, hold on. This brother don't miss. This is the book of Psalms 65 and verse 4. Blessed is the man whom thou choosest. Damn. This brother don't miss. Blessed is the man whom thou choosest and causeth to approach unto thee. Golly. So the Lord has to choose you to approach. Just like you see the book of Esther. You have to be approached to the king. The king is saying, come to me. That's why it says you shall hear a word behind you saying what? This is the way. Follow ye. Follow it. That's you going to the Lord, because at the end of this road, we're going to find mercy, Jake. We're going to find mercy, Jake. Hey, we need it, man. We need it. We need mercy, man. This world is corrupt. This world is going to, that's why the Lord told that he took Enoch, man, that this world should not contaminate him, man. This world is wicked, Jake. From the women, from the clothes we wear, the food we eat. This is hell, man. The mindset that people are in. This is not a good place for us, man. This is not a good place for us at all. That's why it says, he that increaseth in knowledge increaseth in sorrow, man. This place is not good, man. If you have any kind of love for this place, you are not something's off in you, man. You need to be purged out of this place to know and hate this, and then you need to cry unto the Lord. Make Jerusalem a praise in the earth. The Lord wants to hear that, because that shows that you're yearning for him. You're not yearning for the world that you see. You're yearning for the kingdom to come. It says, let your conversations be in heaven, man. Seal up your treasures in heaven. It says, where one or two agree on the earth, the Most High is going to make it in heaven, man. So we in that time, man. So Jake, understand this. The fire that's on you is for a purpose. Let me finish reading this. And it says, blessed is the man whom thou choosest and causest to approach unto thee, that he may dwell in thy courts. We shall be satisfied with thy goodness of thy house, even of thy holy temple, which is this truth. Because where's the Lord going to dwell, Jake? He going to dwell in you. You're the temple. He going to dwell in all of us, and he wants that temple to be glorious, man. So understand this. He knows what you are. He doesn't know what he knows what you are going to be. He doesn't know he doesn't look at your are, man. The Most High thinks in the future. He sees ahead of time, man. The Most High invested in us. That's why he told Satan, have you forgot my servant Job? And Job is a representation of Israel, man. He said there's no one like him on the earth. So with that, I'm going to give all praise and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakal Kodash. We say Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakal Kodash. Until the next time, I say Shalom. And Lord willing, this is the final lesson. Shalom.